Hey guys, it's DoozyKiddo here, and today I'm just gonna be doing a little story because a lot of tests have been coming up recently. It's been a little rough. Things have been really busy, and I'm just trying to get a video out that probably won't take up too much effort. So here goes. This is the tennis story that I mentioned in the Q&A back from a few months ago, and Sir Def Vids was the one who suggested it. So shout out to him. The link to his channel will be down in the description below. But I feel like I didn't do that story enough justice. It was the Q&A. I kind of just rushed through pretty much all the questions because I didn't expect to get so many. And I just feel like I could go a little more in depth in that story than I did. I still remember that event kind of vividly. So let's just get into this. There's two friends involved in this little incident. So I'll name one of them Tommy and one of them Samuel. So we were at a tennis match. We were just playing our matches and we finished up completely. So Tommy was like, "Hey, want to go to the restroom with me?" And me and Samuel are just like, "Sure." So we just go together inside the restroom. Everything's still pretty normal. We're just washing our hands. And suddenly we hear footsteps near the entrance. We're like, "Hey, it's probably just someone else from our team or someone from the opponent's team." And this guy comes in. He's a pretty skinny, short guy. He has this pretty angry look on his face. He's suddenly like, "Hey, wanna fight?" And he gets all angry. He's like jumping around, and I don't know. He's just getting really hyper. And he's yelling at us, and we're just like, "What the heck is going on?" There's this guy literally fighting us. He's super skinny. All of us are taller than him, and his appearance just makes him seem like the last guy in the world to start a freaking fight. But yeah, he slams the bathroom door stall and it makes a huge banging sound. I'm pretty sure people outside of the restroom could probably hear it too. It was that loud. And he was like, "Wanna fight, you faggots? You guys are all a bunch of faggots." And he starts insulting us. Tommy just walks up. He's like, "Dude, what's your problem?" And then the skinny guy's all like, "What's your problem?" And then he starts screaming more. And then what happened was there's another guy who came in. And he's a little bit chubby. And he's holding up a camera. So it's pretty obvious that he's not trying to get into the fight. He's just trying to film it. He's probably just trying to see our reactions or whatever. Suddenly, after seeing that guy, I recognized him. I'm like, "Hey, that guy, I remember him from sitting on the benches in the opponent's team." And then I remember the skinny guy is also a substitute from the opponent's team. They're basically benched the whole game. And to be honest, I was a little confused. Like, he doesn't exactly look like the strong type of guy. But who knows? Like, maybe he had like martial arts knowledge or a weapon or something, but he ended up just like not doing that. All he did was basically just try to provoke us, and when he saw that it didn't exactly work that well, he just like left and his friend followed him out. And then we were just finishing up, we were just drying our hands, and then we came out. But then when we came out, we saw that those two people were still there waiting for us. The skinny guy starts screaming Korean at us. Now, none of us understand Korean, none of us are Korean, and I think maybe Samuel looked a little Korean, so maybe he just expected him to know what he was saying. But by the tone of his voice and the look on his face, I'm pretty sure whatever he was saying wasn't something nice. So after that, he just kept on walking while facing us and just screaming more Korean. And then we just kind of just walked our own ways. When we got to the benches, we all started laughing, and it was honestly kind of hilarious, like the whole situation. Because this guy was trying to start a fight with us, he was probably all bark and no bite. We honestly just didn't know what he was doing, just trying to start a fight, a 1 against 3. It wasn't a very smart idea if you ask me. Right before we were about to go back home, Tommy told our school coach about the whole situation, about what was going on with us and them in the restroom. And then the school coach comes over and calls the skinny guy, and the skinny guy comes out and the coach tells us to tell him our side of the story, and we basically just tell him what really happened. So that guy cornered us, starts spewing insults at us, trying to provoke us into a fight. And then he tries to get the skinny kid side of the story, and the skinny kid just downright lies. He just tells lies all the way to the coach. He basically tries to switch around the scenario and makes it look like he's a victim and we're the harassers, but I think the coach didn't really buy it. It was 3 against 1, and he probably trusted us more than he trusted him. But we didn't really get to see what happened because we went home before the situation was exactly really resolved. So that was kind of a pretty strange occurrence. It's definitely the only occurrence I've ever had of that happening. But I'm pretty glad that we all decided to go with Tommy to the restroom because if it was like one person and then that skinny guy came in and then the chubby guy with the camera decided to help him in his harassing, then that could have gone much different. But yeah, thanks to us being there, they probably didn't decide to really start a fight, and I guess, yeah, it's a pretty good thing. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this story. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Have a doozy of a day, and I will see you all next time.